What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a overview on my new tires that I got for the Dr650. It's the Dunlop Trailmax Mission, and I got the Shinko 705s on the front. So let's just kind of dive in, and I'll go over some mods that I did to the bike as well. Alright, so the things that I changed, we have the Shinko 705 front tires. We have the Polysport front fender. You can get that up eBay, I think it's like 35 bucks or 30 bucks, something like that. Pretty cheap. We have the Ricochet skid plate, and that's made in America, and I believe it was like 95, 100 bucks, something like that, so not too bad of a deal. Really thick, like almost thicker than like a 1/4 inch. And we have the aftermarket foot pegs. They're going to be maybe a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch bigger than the factory foot pegs. We have the case savers. This is really good because these cases are made out of like a soft alloy, and they're going to save your bike from getting any type of big dents or like smashes in there, because these things can crack, and then especially if you're like dirt biking or something like that, you know, these are really good for not letting your oil seep all out of your case in case you crack this. Brand new passenger pegs. These are on Amazon, I think, for like 20 bucks. Super cheap. For the rear, we have the Dunlop Trailmax Mission tires. We have the FMF exhaust. I painted this because it was like a gold, and this just looks way better. We have the handcuffs to lock up things. You got the aftermarket rack. We have the 1.3 extra gallon gas tank, because you only have, I think it's like a 3-gallon gas tank on the front. It's like 3.4. So this definitely gives me another, oh god, probably 100 miles, so kind of nice. We have the, I think it's an AMS shifter, which I already bent. We have the other case saver. As you can see, this helped a little bit because I went dirt biking and single track, just dropped it a bunch of times, so that saved probably my case from actually cracking. We have the Gaffler front steel braided brake line, so that's really nice. And then we got an aftermarket lever for the clutch. You never really want to go for aftermarket levers on the brakes because they can cause your brakes to lock up, because there's like a little notch in here, and if that notch doesn't get released completely, this will just keep building pressure, building pressure, building pressure, and that's exactly what happened when I put aftermarket levers on here. And I was like, why is this happening to me? Why is my front bike locking up, especially in hot weather? So I put the original brake lever back on there, and now you're all good to go. Little phone holder. This is actually a really good phone holder. It's made by Joy Room, and I want to say it's like 24 bucks on Amazon. And basically you push this, put your phone in, it hits this little button, and then it clamps down on your phone. Works really well. Alright, so that was the overview on basically the mods that I done with the bike. There's a few more extra, but nothing to really like write home about. So now we're going to talk about the tires. So I originally had Kenda tires, and they were knobbies, and they were awful. They were awful in the dirt, they were awful on the street, they were super loud, and I had a lot more miles that I could have got out of them, but I ended up just changing them because I ended up getting flat tire after flat tire. I don't know what was going on, why that tire would let, you know, things puncture it. Maybe the tubes are bad, I can't say 100% for sure. But anyways, so these are the Dunlop Trailmax Mission tires. They're going to be a 120 by 90 by 17. And as you can see, the lug pattern on them, real thick. It's, I want to say it's like maybe 3/4 of an inch deep. So, you know, mud, water, anything like that, really it'll get just wiped right out of there. So really, really good tire. Little expensive, but not too bad. It's going to be a 60-40 tire. So that means it's going to be 60% street, 40% off-road. And it's made for tubeless rims, but you can put tube rims, the tire on tube rims as well. And it's basically, this tire is made for dual sports and adventure bikes. The max speed rating is going to be 118 miles per hour. And this tire is going to work for the Dr650, Africa Twin, V-Strom, the BMW GS models, a lot of KTM models, the Super Tenere, Triumph Tiger models. And I never had any problem with it washing out. No problem on the dirt. I haven't had a lot of experience on the dirt yet, but everything else, like grass and mud and stuff like that I'm always driving over my front yard, I've never had any slip outs when it was rainy or muddy or anything like that. So very dependable, very durable, very good choice. Now on the front, we have the Shinko 705s. And I did a lot of reviews on front tires. And for some reason, the Shinko 705s just kept popping up. You're supposedly gonna get a lot of mileage out of these front tires. And same with the Dunlop Trailmax Missions. Instead of getting like 4,000 or 5,000 miles on the rear tire, you're gonna get like 7,000 or 8,000 miles. And that's just what owner after owner kept saying about that. Same with the front. You're gonna have relatively, decent size grooves on the front, and that's gonna kick out, your mud, your sand, any water. I never had any problem with these washing out as well. The Shinko tires are gonna be a 70-30, so that means that it's gonna be 70% street and 30% off-road. It's rated to do 130 miles per hour maximum speed. And as you can see on both of these tires, these lugs, they actually wrap around, so your lean angle is really good. It's not going to be sport bike territory lean angle, but it's going to be really nice for, especially if you're going on like one of those circles that like you got to go through on the highway, and you really got to turn in a lot, and you kind of want to go faster than, a slow ass old granny. So same with the Trailmax Missions on the rear. You can see that you can lean over pretty good, and you won't have any like bending of the lugs or anything. These are completely solid, very low noise. And then one of the best things about these tires that I'm coming from the knobbies to these is that it's going to have less friction. It's going to have less like rolling resistance, so you're actually going to get better gas mileage with these, and I've noticed that already. Probably I'd say about 15 to 20 miles more per tank on these than I did with my knobbies. And like I said, it's just probably the rolling resistance is way better on these, and I noticed that I get up to speed way faster with these than knobby tires. So all right, so that was basically my little overview about the Dr650, and it's a 2009 made by Suzuki. Fantastic bike, super fun. The best part is like you can do a bunch of hooligan antics going over curbs. Say if like, there's a line of people going down the street and you got to get to the side and you just got to turn to the right and no one else is turning, everybody's going straight. You can just, neander your way through the little narrow areas with this bike, and it's fantastic. Really great on gas, 55 to 60, about 55 miles per gallon. So yeah, really good on gas, and I love this bike. It's fantastic. Literally one of the best bikes that I've ever owned. So if you guys have any comments and you notice like, oh, you should do this mod, or you should do this, to the bike to make it even better, put it down in the comment box below. I would love to hear it, because I'm always looking to mod the bike even further. And these bikes are so modular. You can add so many different things to these bikes to make them really, your own. And just be nice in the comment box below, and have fun. And you guys have a wonderful evening. We'll see you on the next video. All right, take care, guys. Peace.